The mind is an infinite, pristine space. This is its natural condition. Until the senses or phenomenal thought arises, there is no mind. When formally meditating, allow the ordinary mind to dissolve, as salt dissolves into water. Whatever arises in the mind should be left alone, in its own open and natural condition. If the arisings are closely examined, they cannot be found anywhere, not outside, nor inside. They have no foundation and no substance. Like a dream, they appear. If they are left alone, just as they are, they subside. They are unable to endure on their own. This is the great secret of the mind. If one has no understanding of this, one may try to rid oneself of the defilements, but they only increase, and one gets trapped in the web of things to eliminate and the remedies for them. Defilements are not in the objects, nor in the faculties, nor somewhere in between. The idea of defilement, good thought or bad thought, is itself but a thought. Water is seen as a good thing. It is the friend of all beings. It supplies beings with sustenance, and no being can be without it. But if one finds oneself trapped within a raging river, the water is no longer a friend. Good and bad is not within the object, but rather it lies within the perceiver. All those who fail to understand this secret of the mind, the greatest of all things, although they wish for joy and to end all sorrow, they will wander endlessly with no purpose through the vastness of mind and its endless flow of appearing phenomena. It is a useless endeavor. The perceived phenomena, although there is no change in their actual nature, which is the creative power of awareness, they seem to occur in various forms. Similarly, although there is no change in the partless particles of which phenomena are composed, these same phenomena seem to occur in various ways with regard to shape and size and so forth. Although phenomena are not different from the wood and stones and so on of which they are made, they seem to occur differently, according to the various ways in which they are fashioned. Likewise, although bodies and possessions are not substantially different from the elements of earth, water, fire, and wind. They seem different because of the way in which they are fashioned. But of all appearing things, which are not different from the infinitesimal particles that are their respective components, are examined, they are found to dwell in the unchanging fundamental nature and are without any existence whatsoever. For this reason, and given that phenomena manifests in various ways on account of causes and conditions, it should be understood that they are indeed mental emanations. But all of this can likewise be explained by those who understand the science of physics. Newton's third law states that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. All that arises in the mind is merely a reflected but distorted image of self, beingness, merely a shadow. Moreover, whatever arises in the mind as something to be accepted or objected is an appearance that is nevertheless devoid of an intrinsic being. It is located neither in the object nor in the mind. Even though it seems to arise from both of them, there is neither something that arises, nor indeed is there an act of arising. One must therefore simply recognize that what eventuates is simply the spontaneous radiance of the ground of manifestation, the source, the beingness. The world, the outer universal vessel, formed as it is of the five elements and all the mental states of beings, the inner content of that same universe, are all eminent apparitions manifesting through the habitual tendencies imprinted upon the mind. And when analyzed, the mind itself is simply the way that the arising of the creative power of awareness appears. The mind cannot be identified in any way. It should therefore be understood to be like space. The mind is not seen in the outer world. It is not seen in the inner world, nor is it to be found in between. When you look for the mind, it cannot be found. It cannot be observed. A scale can weigh all things, but it cannot weigh itself. Enlightenment is nothing other than being aware of one's own mind and the phenomena that appears to it. Whether thoughts or objects, it makes no difference. They are all transient phenomena, observable by the one that does not move.